What is going on, guys? Welcome back to Southwest Fishing and yet another episode. So today, not going to be doing any fishing or going over any baits or anything. Probably going to be going fishing within the next few days here. I'm going to start fishing every single morning, and that's going to be my main goal. I'm going to try to get a video up Monday, Wednesday, Friday, but I do want to try, if possible, to get one up every day. See how much that helps the channel, see how much it helps build the channel, and see how much we could just get more people onto the Southwest Fishing fam. I appreciate every single one of you that have joined my channel. I appreciate all of you so very much, and I'm so excited. We just passed 800 subs. I never thought I would be at 800 subs. I expected when I started this channel I would be at about 500. It would max out, and that would be that. This channel was meant to be for fun. But what we're going to be talking about today is why I started my channel, how I got into fishing, and pretty much just why I love fishing. So we'll start off with how I got into fishing, since that kind of starts off at the beginning of everything. I've pretty much been fishing since I was 3 years old. My dad has been taking me out crappie fishing, bass fishing, cat fishing, fishing for calico bass, spotted bay bass, halibut, yellowtail, dorado, bonita, everything. So we fish a lot on the West Coast. We fish a lot in Arizona. I've done a few trips, not many in my life, but I've caught a few fish in Colorado. Just a lot of Southwest fishing fish, hence the name of my channel. But primary areas where I fish is San Diego, LA area, sometimes up near Santa Barbara. When it comes to ocean fishing, when it comes to lake fishing and whatnot, a lot of Arizona, places like that. Sometimes if I'm traveling somewhere to New Mexico or whatever, I'll go fishing there a little bit, but primarily Arizona and California. Now, like I said, I've been fishing since I was 3 years old. My first fish I ever caught was a largemouth bass, and the very first saltwater fish that I caught was, I believe it was like a 3-pound calico in Mission Bay, right off a couple sailboats. Just dropped the grub down and he just annihilated it. I remember not being able to hold the rod up, and half the rod was bending in the water, and the rod was just hanging on the side of the boat because I was just so little. I believe I was about 5 then. I started freshwater fishing when I was 3. We used to own a little boat. We used to catch a lot of crappies, a lot of yellow bass. We used to troll for largemouth, a lot of freshwater fishing. We used to fish at Tempe Town Lake a lot and just drift and load up on catfishing. Well, that was weird, the GoPro cut out. But anyways, as I was saying, we used to go to Tempe Town Lake, do a lot of drifting, and while we were drifting, we would load up on catfish, and they were good ones, they were healthy ones. It was before the dam broke, so, and all the water flooded down, and it took a few years for the lake to recoup. I mean, we used to catch so many catfish by just drifting in Tempe Town Lake with a little electric motor. We used to have a boat, we named it the Dandy, and caught a ton of yellow bass in Tempe Town Lake on that rig. We went to Bartlett a lot up near the Yellow Cliffs and caught a ton of crappies, Butcher Jones, Saguaro for yellow bass, crappies. Just fish pretty much everywhere, and I've always fished my entire life. Really grew up in canals as well. A lot of canals around Chandler, Mesa, Scottsdale area. Have always fished those canals. I've probably caught thousands and thousands and thousands of bass in canals. I've caught crappies in canals. Just pretty much ever since I was at the age of 3 all the way till now, I've been fishing. I started off with obviously a spinning rod. My dad never had me start off like most little kids start off with the spin cast little combo type deals like the Zepcos. That wasn't the deal with me. He had me with a 6-foot rod and like a 2,000 size reel, casting that sucker out at the age of like 3-5 years old, and reeling in bass, crappies, whatever was on the line. So that's why I've never been a big fan of those spin casts, because I never grew up on them. So I always think that they're kind of junk in a way, but that's just because of, I think, how I was growing up. I know that there's some that are good and people love them, so I know that they do work. It's just I personally never used one because I grew up on spinning gear. I just within probably the last 3 years got into bait casters. So I know sometimes when I'm talking, I I try to explain to you guys my bait casting reels, but I don't always know them because I'm still new at bait casting reels, bait casting rods. But overall, trying to grow my knowledge on fishing, I always have and always will. The day that you stop learning, the day that it's just there's no point in doing it anymore, because every time you go fishing, every time you go to a tackle shop, you can learn something new. I don't care if you're a 20-year, 30-year, 40-year, 50-year vet and you're a pro fisherman or whatever, or if you're just a simple guy, girl, just going out trying to have fun, catch a few fish at a community pond. You can always learn something. But yeah, I mean, like I said, just been fishing since I was at the age of 3. First bass was a largemouth. First saltwater fish was a calico. Caught my first legal halibut on the beach when I was, I believe, 11. He hit right by my foot. I cast it out. Was reeling in a crocodile, and this year was crazy because there was a giant grunting run, and they were all along the beach, and it was maybe 10 yards out in front of me, and he just took off running. I also hooked one right by my foot that I almost stepped on, and if I didn't hook him, I probably would have stepped on him. That year was insane for halibut fishing in San Diego because all the grunting and whatnot. I think that my best story, though, when it comes to freshwater fishing is when I was little. I was probably about maybe 7. It's one of my most vivid memories. I was in and out of the hospital when I was a little kid, and when I finally got out, dog problems. As I was saying, one of my most vivid memories was when I was little. I was about 7 years old, just got out of the hospital. My mom was like, do not take him out. Doctors did not want me out in the sun or anything like that. What's up, dude? What's up, dude? This dog, man. This dog. My mom didn't want me to go out in the sun or anything, and my dad was just like, you know what, I'm going to take him fishing. I'm going to put long sleeves on him, everything like that. We went out to Swirl Lake. We went to Butcher Jones. And it was the middle of winter. We were just jigging with Castmasters, little spoons, and just slayed the yellow bass. It was so much fun. It was insane. I couldn't believe how many fish we caught, and I don't think my dad really realized how many fish we were gonna catch. It was one of those just really good days that took my mind off being unhealthy at that time, and just obviously made my dad happy because he was able to get me out, get me on fish. I mean, and they weren't big, but being a 7-year-old kid, you don't really care when you just drop that spoon and you're just jigging, and pretty much every time you drop the darn spoon, you're getting bit. It is as exciting as can be. I mean, it was a ball. They were only in like 25 feet of water. They weren't very deep. But anyways, that was probably my best memory as a child. I think it was also due to getting out of the hospital and all that, just wanting to go out and do something after being locked up for so long. But I've had a lot of great memories fishing. When I was 10 years old, stretch of canals that I fish. You guys see me fishing at Canal in my videos. 70 bass days. I mean, as a kid, Saturday, 70 bass, Sunday, 70 bass. I used to go to my dad's on the weekends and just load up. It was insane type of fishing. I couldn't believe it. We used to go out to Canal up near Papago Park, slay the bass there, catch monster flatheads on crappie grubs, insane stuff. I mean, the amount of memories that I have fishing, I wouldn't be able to share them all. It's unlike anything that I could ever imagine. I mean, it was absolutely insane. And totally off the subject, let me know how the audio is. I finally got my mic in. I got it on right now. Let me know what you think, if the audio is a little bit better. I know it's not really the best test right now because we're not in wind or anything, but just let me know if you guys can hear me a little bit better, or if the staticky noise is gone in my videos. I pretty much got into fishing because of my dad. I mean, that's pretty much just a short, quick answer on that one. How I got into fishing is because of my dad. My whole family fishes, but my dad was the one who took me out, got me into fishing, taught me stuff about crappies, bass, stuff like that, little spinners. I mean, as a kid, that's all I pretty much used was little crappie grubs and spinners. I didn't need anything else because I always slayed all the fish on those those lures. Once I got a little bit older, that's when I started using jigs, bigger spinner baits, jerk baits, crankbaits, just really changing up and having more of a diverse selection when it comes to my tackle and my rods and reels. So I kind of learned that stuff on my own a bit. But overall, how I got into fishing, that was just because of my dad. My dad took me out all the time, and I got into fishing because of him. And then also, why I started this channel. So the reason why I started my YouTube channel is pretty much for fun. I started this channel for fun, just thinking I'd get about 500 subs, not thinking I would grow very fast or much at all. But I just wanted to show my fishing experiences with you guys and just people in the general area, maybe teach them a few things about canal fishing, teach them a few things about pond fishing, lake fishing, and just overall try to enhance your guys' knowledge as well as you guys enhancing my knowledge, because I mean, I've had some comments down below and you guys have helped me a lot, and I've tried certain lures, I've tried different techniques, and your techniques help me catch fish. So not only am I teaching you, but you guys are teaching me, which is unbelievable and incredibly helpful. But I started this channel just for fun, just to make a few videos and enjoy the fishing experiences with you guys and whatnot. But now that I'm seeing that we're growing pretty quick, and I mean I've gained 150 subs in the last month, and on my analytics that's the most that I've ever gained within a month span. So it's incredible to see the change in my channel and how many people are hopping on board. Now I know I'm still a very small channel, but it's just incredible to see the change and the difference in subscriptions, the views, the likes, the comments, everything is up. And that's just incredible to see. And I love talking to you guys down in the comment section. Whenever you guys have any sort of time, leave a comment in the comment section. I always try to respond to everybody. If I can't, I'm sorry, but I do always try to respond to everybody because I enjoy talking to you guys about fishing down there, or you guys giving me tips or me giving you tips. So make sure you comment, make sure you like this video, make sure you like my past videos. That also helps YouTube analytics or whatever show my videos more and get my channel more out there. But now that I'm seeing that we're growing a lot faster, I want to try to put a bit more effort into the channel and put up more videos more consistently, so that hopefully we can grow an exponential amount, maybe within by the end of the year. By the end of the year, I would love to get to 1,500. So I mean, that's like 5 months. It's a lofty goal, but within the last few months, how many subs I've gained, I do think that it's a reasonable goal. Help out Southwest Fishing fam keep continuously growing, and hopefully one day become the biggest channel in Arizona. And I love interacting with people from all across the country in the comment section and everything, because not only somebody in Florida might comment on my video, teach me something that they use out there, and it might be able to come here to Arizona and catch me fish. So wherever you are in the country, your techniques will work for me, and hopefully my techniques will work for you. Just maybe a little bit different times of the year, only because it's so hot here and it may not be as hot where you are, but ultimately it'll all help. I'm gonna wrap up this video. I know it's just kind of me blabbering about stuff, but I mean I just wanted to get a video up explaining why I started my channel, and how much I appreciate you guys, how I got into fishing, all that good stuff. If you guys enjoyed it, please like, please subscribe, hit the bell notification. I appreciate you guys so very much, and let me know about the audio, if that's better or if you liked it more with just the GoPro. Anyways, like, subscribe, hit the bell notification. We'll see you guys next time on Southwest Fishing. Thank you guys all so very much.